All right. Sorry, I'm not that professional at this kind of stuff. All right. Hello. Anybody who wants to hear me out? I'm just gonna get like this all like cuddled up here. All right. Don't mind me. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into this because this is insanity. This has got to be the biggest news I've ever seen, I've ever dealt with. Come on, guys, up. Dogs. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to my. I can't even think right now. My drive. How does it go? Oh. All right. Sorry. Okay. So look right here. Now, I've tried to post some stuff on this before, and I mean, I was shot down by freaking YouTube. So let me just turn my light on here. All right. So we're just going to do a screen thing, and I'm going to put nothing behind me so there can be nothing said that I'm saying anything. I'm not saying anything. This is the steaming pile of poop that I don't even know if I hope the president doesn't know about this. I really, really hope that this is something that they haven't found and they want to find, and they'd be like, oh God, yay. Okay, so first off, we're going to go to COVID facts, which nobody can deny, said PDF by, fact sheet healthcare providers. It's put on by, who does this here? So let's go down to the annotation. So these updates come from the CDC web pages. We've got the FDA web pages. Now I want you to notice right down there where it says Roche Molecular Systems Inc. Now I downloaded this. Let's see where the info. I downloaded this back when the, where's my, I don't even know where that would be. I downloaded this back when the COVID started. Okay, so April 15th. And I just downloaded it and kind of forgot about it and whatnot, what have you. And then, so that's just to show that this is not a new thing. Come on, dog. And then, okay, so, nope, stop. All right. I don't know why my dog's making my life like hell right now. Okay. So, Roche Pharmaceuticals. Now, these guys are the ones that, like, I'm guessing probably are the ones that put out this paper, because when you go here, we've got, so Cobus. Cobus is the company, I don't know what that would be called, like the subcontractor of the, for the test. So Cobus SARS-CoV-2 for the coronavirus testing. Now this one was, oh crap, when did I? Okay, so well, I don't exactly know when I downloaded this one. This was right about the same time though. Sorry. This is like talking about how they, and you can look this up. So the web address for this is, I've just got SARS. Okay, so we've got stupid thing. Roche, so it's, I'm still getting there. Diagnostics.roche.com/us/products/params/cobus -SARS-CoV -2-test.html. Okay, so because I'm not saying this stuff, this is like legit. So okay, they talk about the qualitative assay for use on the Cobus test. Okay, and so it sounds great. These guys are the ones that are obviously doing the testing for the United States. Okay, of course it hasn't been approved by the FDA, which is probably the only reason they are able to do it. So we're gonna like just go, oh yeah, okay, so just brand new 2020 Roche Diagnostics North America. Like that is so, freaking, oh yeah, it's the 15th of April, so same day. So I mean, I found this webpage the same day it came out. That's no kidding. So I kind of held on to it. Well, I was just looking here, at this flu med. Oh, what would you call this? Like it's a science journal entry journal thing here. Um, so this was published. Oh God, when was this? This is like in November 19. Yeah, November 26, 2019 at 4:10 by Arlene Weintraub. So it says right here, Roche's flu med Xofluza drives drug resistance and may be a bad choice for kids. Now, that's bad enough as it is, you know what I'm saying? Like that's already just kind of like, ugh, who wants to touch that with a 10-foot pole? Oh my God, now it's gonna be like trying to stupid thing. It's trying to like freaking get me to like download some stupid stuff so it can block me. Nope, we're not doing that. So I'm going to go back. And then I'm going to hit it again. This time I'm going to web search it. And then I'm going to turn it on to desktop mode, which should, there we go. Come on, baby, light my fire. Oh, come on. It's really being a trickier, isn't it? I think somebody's like really mad at me for like trying to post this shit, to be honest with you. All right, so like that. Okay. Try that one more time. Come on. Wow, it's really struggling. Okay. Now I'm going to go like this. Make sure that it doesn't block me like that. Okay. Might make it a little easier to read too. Okay, so move my little face thing out of the way here. Whee. All right. So the Roche's flu med, Xofluza. Now, Xofluza was approved back in 2018, so it's been around for a minute. And there goes the stupid thing again. Wow, these guys are really determined to like get me to leave them alone. Oh my God. Wow. They do not want this to get out. Okay, so I gotta really try hard here. Bear with me. Bear with me. So we're just gonna go to do 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 do. Okay, here we go. Paste. Alrighty, tidy. Yeah. Okay. Let's just get down here. So a few days after an 11-year-old boy in Japan was diagnosed with H3N2, a little thing popped up here, and it wanted to be my friend. Oh my God. This is insanity. I don't know what to do here because of the stupid thing. I can't go offline. Crap. Okay. So, download it. So they're just going to go like this. Say, frick that, you know. Okay. That was stressful. Sorry. Okay. Here we go. Let's try that again. So, a few days after an 11-year-old boy in Japan was diagnosed with H3N2 strain of the flu and prescribed Xofluza, he stopped responding to the drug. Then his sister came down with the virus. Genetic testing showed she had a mutated form of H3N2 that would make her resistant to Xofluza, which was developed by Roche's Genentech and is marketed by Japan, in Japan by Shionogi. The two children were part of a study led by the University of Wisconsin. Now, I want to point out that the drug specifically says do not administer to children under 12 years old. I'm just going to say that right there does not sound like an appropriate research, participant. No. So the children were part of a study led by the university. Now, I want to just say too that being, from Japan, they might not have had enough money. It could have been the only way they would have gotten help, and that's messed up. So they were led by the University of Wisconsin-Madison with a bottom line conclusion that could be at odds with Roche's plans for developing Xofluza. The drug may not be the best choice for children, the researchers suggested in the journal. So the FDA speedily approved Xofluza, the highly touted follow-up to Roche's blockbuster FluMed Tamiflu last fall for use in patients over 12. And the company has pursued an aggressive marketing and development plan for the product. It continues to study the drug in children under 12 and has already nabbed the designation in other countries, including Japan. But data from Roche's trials showing the emergence of drug resistance mutations concerns Yoshihiro Kawaoka, a professor, and I'm sorry, I probably butchered that, a professor in pathobiological sciences in the University of Wisconsin. So he designed a study to collect flu samples from patients with either H1N1 or H3N2. Now, I do want to mention too that there's been some talk that one gal, she was talking about how they have single strands that are the same strands that are with the AIDS virus, the HIV virus. Okay, so I mean, I do know a bit about that. That's just a certain way that they use it's like a simulator. So imagine that they're using those as a simulator. I don't know how else to describe it without it not making any sense, but that's pretty much what they're used for, is like a host transporter for a simulator. And they sequence the genes, like, so it would make total sense what that gal is saying, and it's true. They tested 40 H3N2 samples from adults and 101 from children before treatment and found 2 with the resistant mutation, both from children. They also tested 4 adults and 12 children, both before and after treatment. 4 of the youngsters had developed resistant mutations. No such mutations were found in the adults. Now, I wonder what happens when those kids with those mutations go back to school in Japan. I wonder about the researchers or maybe their business executives that they met with to give them these findings that then flew back to America or back to China. Okay, so in the H1N1 group, there are no mutations seen before the treatment, but 23% of patients whose samples were tested after treatment did develop mutations. Most of them were children. Barry Clinch, PhD, Group Clinical Science Director and Global Head of Influenza and Infectious Disease Product Development at Genentech, Google owns Genentech, told Fierce Pharma the company would collaborate with Shionogi and the Japanese National Institute of Infectious Disease to better understand the new findings. Clinch said the emergence of viral variants, such as one described in the study, is a normal property of antivirals. Some mutations have emerged with older antivirals. Yeah. Roche's Tamiflu, he added, and they have also been seen more commonly in children than adults. Genentech, Roche, and Shionogi are actively seeking to understand the occurrence and potential clinical impact of viral variants with reduced susceptibility to Xofluza-resistant strains in a global phase 3 transmission study and an analysis of surveillance data. What is that? The University of Wisconsin researchers wanted to understand more about how the resistance mutation works, so they took the mutant H1N1 and H3N2 viruses and tested them in hamsters and ferrets. They discovered that the mutation continues to replicate and that ferrets with the mutated form of the flu could transmit it to healthy animals. Whoa! Like, there it is! There it is, right there. It's right there. I'm sorry. And in scientific journals that I just didn't want to spend the time to go through with you because that would take forever. You can look it up yourself. It is shown that most mutations that happen in any experiment with a influenza virus, and they give it to kids, when it mutates, it goes to the other end of the spectrum. It'll the end cycle of it ends up going to older people, and vice versa. When you start with older research participants, if it gets loose, it goes to kids. This is the real stuff. Roche did this. Roche also is the one heading the entire smorgasbord of the pandemic. This is some BS. We have literally lived through a gigantic version of a narcissistic hurt and rescue mission. I'm probably going to die for posting this, but you know what? I guess we're all going to die, right? Eventually, we're all going to die. So, God, this sucks. Okay, so, I don't want to die. So I just thought I would share this with you. This is very important stuff. This is big wig stuff. This is some niceness right here, I think, as far as maybe, you know what I mean? Like what we think of as a country and what we find acceptable and what we are going to do about it. What are we going to do about this? Are we just going to sit there and let them continue to freaking keep us locked up? No, you guys didn't listen to me now. Okay, so listen, the governor of Oregon, she's like this. She's like, hold on, let me get my hands. Now, the thing with the pandemic is I told you guys that if we opened, there would be more cases. Now, there are more cases. Oh my God. Now, I wanted to address that too as well. That is just some funny stuff. Because really, there's not much to worry about that there, because I'm just going to show you why right here. Let's go to this right here. So this year, okay, so this was just updated like yesterday. We have for coronaviruses, sorry, I had to take like a snapshot. We got 4,399 cases, 2,152 recovered, but only 159 deaths. That does not add up. But just to put more on a point, so in Marion County right there, you can see 387, 30 deaths. You keep that number in your head for like 5 seconds. Okay, we'll be right back. Now, after you do that, we're going to go over here and we're going to go to this thing right here. I'm going to get my head out of the way because I have a fat head. So now here, according to, I'm sorry, Kate Brown and her bullshit, that these cases are worthy of shutting us down like we're grounded little children that should feel bad for making their grandmother feel bad for making them cookies. I swear to God, this is stupid. So we've got deaths by age group and county of residence. Oregon residents 2020 year to date, January through April, but it was runtime, so it was outdated June 1st, 2020. So as of June 1st, 2020, in Marion County, Oregon, we have a total, sorry, my head's in the way again, total of 1,013 deaths. That is like 10% of the entire Marion County deaths for the whole state of Oregon. There was a total of 12,891 deaths so far. But so far we have 159 deaths. And out of that 12,000 deaths, 159 deaths were coronavirus related. Like, they even admitted, the doctors admitted that you could get in a car wreck, having the coronavirus in your system, not show any signs, like you're fine, you're going to work, or maybe you're locked down, I don't know, you're going to the store with a mask on, I don't know, and some dumbass comes up and hits you. Pow! Right? It just knocks you out, you die, you got the jaws of life, and they're like, ah! And like all of a sudden they're just like, okay, let's take her in. And then you go in, and they say, sir, your wife was killed from the coronavirus. And the guy's like, and I'm like, everybody freaks out, right? That's what we all did. We all freaked out. So I just wanted to share those numbers with you guys, because if this does make sense to you, by all means, you go out there and you lock yourself in your house like a bad little child, and you tell yourself that Black lives don't matter, because they do. Okay, the truth is, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And if we don't act like mature adults and if we don't quit needing somebody to rule us, like a kid that needs to know which spot in line to get into at recess. Like, I'm sorry, this is not Battlestar Galactica. We do not need a dictatorship. We do not need a monarchy. We do not need people ruining our lives so that they can tell us how to make it better. Because when somebody tells you, all right, attention everybody, you gotta quit your job because there is a virus and you are contaminated with it. Now we're gonna go to work. We're staying at work. No. We will wear masks. Although masks do work, but they don't work, but they do work, but they don't work. I don't know. But you guys need to stay home. You need to stay home. And we're only gonna give you $1,200. And you better be happy for it. That's what happened. Now, when you thought that just doesn't make any sense, 6 months on the payroll of $1,200 a month. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I eat more than $1,200 a month in food every 6 months. Just saying. That's just food. I don't have no kids. I got 2 dogs. They eat a lot, comparatively. But, okay, so not only did we let them ruin us, fine us, embarrass us, make us to the point of insane and riotous and just like WTO back when I was 17. Now, they're going to sit there and tell us that the only way they're going to give us money further because they've ruined our lives to stimulate us to get back to work, because they're only going to do it if they stimulate us to go back to work. So there needs to be this incentive, this dopamine receptor thing they control. So unless it does that, they are not going to give us money to go get jobs that we didn't want before, that we've worked really hard to not have, so we didn't have these shit jobs. And they're going to be like, the only way we're going to give you $1,200 more if it doesn't incentivize you to not work. Do you understand me? My name is Mr. Mlusun. If you guys aren't going to go to work, we're not going to give you money, goddammit. And that's exactly what's happening. We need to stop being little babies. We need to grow the F up. Do you understand me? Mommy's not going to come here and rescue you. You're going to go to the same place when you die that you were at before you were born. Get over it. We need to do something now. If they do this, if they finish this, if they get the end result, and especially if you've been in an abusive relationship or family or any kind of thing like that in your life, you know how much power and what position it puts you versus them in if they get that last laugh, don't you? Because I do. This presentation was brought to you by Melinda. I'm not going to tell you my last name, and the name on my YouTube account is not really my last name. Good luck finding my IP because I have it bouncing all over the world. I don't want to die. I don't think anybody here wants to die right now today for some stupid reason. At least if we're going to die, let it go natural or go down in a blaze of glory, I say. Okay, so y'all have a good one. I hope to get some feedback or comments. I hope to God that YouTube and Facebook and everybody else that have been banning all my videos don't ban this one, because I'm not saying anything. This is their own publishing, so you can't ban yourself, okay? This is not my words. I am just reading off some stupid stuff. YouTube, if you ban me again, I will go to the Attorney General. I will go over to the federal trade fairness thing that I've been going to. I will continue to post you. I know where you are, YouTube. It's called a reverse IP search. So, just saying, leave me alone. Let this go out. Swear to God. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.